All right, guys, we're live. Welcome to the BTCPayServer Nano Plugin launch. I have Sriram with me over here. And first, let's just get right into what is BTCPay. So let me just share my screen here. All right, guys. So BTCPay is basically a software, an open source software through which you can accept a lot of cryptos, mainly Bitcoin. And however, it does support a lot more cryptos through plugins. And it can be self-hosted. It's open source payment processor, and it's basically permissionless. So you can just set it up on your own on your virtual private server, or even you can get it managed as well, and you can start accepting crypto on it. It's used by a lot of entities. It's one of the most popular payment processors right now in the market, and it's really great. Has a lot of features, and here you can see the amount of e-commerce integrations as well. So it supports so many shops and e-commerce platforms, and you can easily add it with a plugin. So what have we made over here is a plugin for Nano. But what is Nano? So let me just show you guys. It's a cool website. Let me just share my other screen 1 second. Hope you guys can see. So yeah, sorry, not this. All right. So Nano, what is Nano? It's a layer 1 cryptocurrency, and here you can see it's lightning fast transactions. It's less than 1 second, like around 350 to 400 milliseconds. You have confirmation on chain. It's final confirmation, and crazy part is you keep 100% of your money. So as a merchant, if you're accepting it, if someone sends you 5 nanos worth of like crypto, they will receive exactly, like you'll receive exactly 5 nanos worth of it as well. So zero fees, and it's eco-friendly. So one Bitcoin transaction, for example, is like equal to 6 million nano transactions. So it's really sustainable and eco-friendly, and it's completely secure and decentralized. So it follows something called open representative voting, and it has an architecture of block lattice. So each account itself has its own blockchain. In that way, you can have multiple accounts kind of transacting with each other. And even the Nakamoto coefficient, sorry, is around like 15 or 14 right now, which means it's highly decentralized. The voting weight is spread very evenly across the representatives, and that can improve definitely as more adoption takes place, because you as the user who holds Nano, you can at the press of a button kind of change the representative who represents you based on the amount of Nano that you hold. So you give your voting power to a different representative which in lines with your values, or let's say the uptime is amazing, or is some representative that you want to support. So yeah, it's really cool that you can just change your voting power, assign it to someone else in like less than a second. It's 100% distributed. There's no inflation, and it was distributed through a open captcha system, and that was done 10 years ago. Yes, the network is around 10 years old. It just had its 10-year anniversary on October 4, 2025. So it has kind of withstood all the battles. It's a live network which has been working and processing millions and millions of transactions for the past 10 years. So that's Nano for you. Now over to Sriram. He will explain a bit more about BTC Pay and go deep dive into how it actually works for merchants. So let me just stop sharing. Sriram, over to you.
Yes, so let me just share my screen. Let me know if it's visible.
Give me a second. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So as Chirag already mentioned, BTCPayServer is a extremely powerful payment processor capable of supporting payments of multiple cryptocurrencies. and it's a complete payment solution. You can look at different invoices, you can get reports for it, you can create and receive payment requests, full payments, and even payouts. More than that, there are many different plugins and apps within the BTCPay server software. For example, you can literally create a crowdfund here. Let us create a crowdfund, and well, we need to set up a wallet first. But similarly, we can create a pay button that you can embed on any website, a point of sale, and there's like a super app where you can create different four different kinds of apps. A complete store is possible with it, with different items. And then of course there are different integrations like Shopify, WordPress. BTC server even has an API if you have your own custom e-commerce solution. And yeah, that's basically what BTC Pay Server is. And what we have done is that we have created a Nano plugin that allows merchants to accept payments using Nano on BTC Pay Server. So let us see how that exactly works. In Manage Plugins, once you actually install the plugin, you'll see an option for Nano under Wallets. And when we try to access it, we'll see that if we don't have a wallet, we can create one. So let us create a wallet, and you can see our public address, it is enabled, and we can even delete the wallet when required. Now our store is completely ready to accept payments. So for example, let us manually create an invoice and test it out.
Also, that's a very
Here,
cool thing that you just did right now. You put like 0.00005 nanos, sorry, USD as the price, right? So that's
yes,
almost not possible with any other crypto because of the fees, right?
exactly, yeah. And here you can see the checkout where you can see the amount of nano you are able to pay, the details of the transaction, the QR code, and the address where the payment is gonna go. So, Chirag, could you try fulfilling the payment?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Of course, through Pay wallet. All right. I'm just scanning the QR code. Sent.
Yes. So in the back end, it is listening to the web node, the WebSocket connection, and you can see
There you go.
very quickly the invoice is marked as paid. We can go back to
Awesome.
the dashboard, and over here the invoice is settled, and it will be collected in the wallet as well in just a minute.
So
So yeah,
just for
that's what
some
we have
context over
created.
here for people, like just inform them about like we are checking the money is already there with you. So in Nano, the way it works is kind of you receive it, it's in your pending receivable, and then you have to create a receive block against it to actually put it into your account, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's what just happened right now. So what we have done is we have done like a batching of 15 to 30 seconds of a scheduler that checks, okay, have you received some amount of nano? And then together it processes all that in a batch, right?
Yeah.
Just an information to the audience, like the main reason why we're doing right now in batching is because of proof of work servers. There are not many public proof of work servers that have good rate limits. So for this particular demo that we have right now, and also just when we actually deploy it, we'll be using Pay public servers. They have decent rate limits, but we're going to increase them in the next 1 or 2 days. And we're also adding an extra server for it. So we're getting a GPU and we're adding an extra server to actually enable merchants to not even have to worry about it. At that time, when it happens, we will basically instantly settle it and publish the receipt block. So, but the moment you see the confetti that comes up on the screen from the sender, that's the moment like the money is with you. It's in your account. You can take the private seed and go to another wallet and extract it or transfer it as well. So yeah, continue, Shriram.
And yeah, once you have received transactions and there's Nano in your wallet, you can even send it out to your own personal wallet to actually collect the funds. And yeah, that's basically all the functionality within the plugin that we have developed.
All right, awesome. All right, so we actually have a guest for you guys. Let me just introduce him to you. His name is Milan Dirit, and he is the co-founder of NanoGPT.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Milan.
Hi.
Just give me a second. Let me put you. Yeah, there you go. All right, how are you, man?
Good, good, I'm good. Always busy, but nice to see
Yeah,
this. It's I was pretty excited about like this actually being built, the BTCPayServer plugin. So it's
yeah.
fantastic that it's here.
And how are you guys like currently using BTC Pay? First of all, can you please introduce yourself as like what do you do? What's your main business right now? So Milan is there as a merchant, so he'll tell you more details about that.
Yeah. So I co-founded NanoGPT, which is this AI service where people can use any model, so image, text, anything, all in one interface or one API, depending on how you want to use it. And we value our privacy, and we know many people do too. So we accept crypto for payments, so people can be fully anonymous and use any model that they want. So yeah, we accept Nano, of course, but we also accept many other crypto, and many of them we accept through BTCPayServer. So yeah, that's kind of where we come in as relevance, I think, because
Yeah.
I think like BTCPayServer was the first payment integration we did after Nano, because of course Nano was not in BTCPayServer, so we had to build our own implementation.
Until
Um,
now.
yeah, exactly, until now. But we also know that many other merchants use BTCPayServer, and it just makes it so much easier to add another coin, because there are always many
Yeah.
people sort of asking you to add their coin and like, okay, also accept, I don't know, coin X, XNO. Um,
Yeah.
and BTCPayServer just makes it so much easier. So it's also for us when, for example, Zcash was added to BTCPayServer, that for us made it just so much easier to go like, okay, we'll add that as well, just because it's very little extra overhead to add it in.
Mhm.
So yeah, super happy with this. I think this will make it a lot easier to convince other merchants to also accept Nano.
Yeah. And what's the onboarding process? Like, let's say tomorrow this plugin is live. Like, you have experience with other crypto plugins as well, right? With the which plugin did you say? Xano was it or Zcash?
Well, Zcash, yeah,
Zcash, yeah.
yeah.
So Zcash, how was the process for you to just add that extra coin into your BTC Pay processor?
Slightly more complicated than what you just showed. um,
Okay.
so it does make it a lot easier because it's sort of all the same standards as what you already have. But in most cases, it's a bit more work to set up the wallet and often set up the node for like many of the coins in BTCPayServer. You always have to run your own node.
Mhm.
And the way I see it now, you have a solution where at least it's not necessary to do that, I think.
Actually, right now you do need to run a nano node, but
Okay.
that's
It's
actually
just
coming up in the future for us. So we just wanted to get it live and out there with to people. So right now you do have to run your node because that was the easiest
fair.
implementation.
Yeah,
But
fair enough.
because you don't have to maintain the wallet yourself, basically in the language that BTC Pay is. But the
Yeah.
next step, definitely, the team is going to work on is getting it just without any node setup. It will be part of the BTC Pay itself. But the thing is, we wanted also to keep that option open.
Yes.
So
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
if you don't trust us to publish the blogs or anything, not only that, it's also you have to sign your own blocks as well. So we
Yeah.
would have to create that wallet system inside of BTC Pay kind of natively instead of having it on the node. So right now, BTC Pay is talking to the Nano node and creating it on Pippin wallet, which is the production wallet right
Okay.
now.
Cool. Yeah.
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 So in
It's
the
funny
future,
because
definitely we'll have both the options.
yeah. So that's the thing I was gonna say next. That it's also nice to be able to actually have your own node, just for the like for us. If we do a few small
Yeah.
payments, we don't care so much, right? We also use some custodial solutions for other coins, just because it was easy and convenient. But yeah, for most coins, we prefer to, in the long run, at least have our own node. So
Exactly.
that's nice. That was going to be my next comment. That I hope that was also possible. But
Yeah. Yeah.
no. So the setup process. The beautiful thing of BTCPayServer is it's non-custodial. So as opposed to, let's say, HelioPay, which is another processor that we use for Solana, for example, you have to register as a merchant. You have to link a bank account. You essentially have to do like all the standard KYC that
Hmm.
you also would have to do with Stripe. Whereas BTCPayServer, it's kind of built with the crypto ethos in mind. So you can like set it up and you don't have to do the full KYC and anything. At some point, if you want to like swap your crypto into like dollars or euros or whatever, you can send it to an exchange, and there, of course, you have to do your KYC and whatever. But it's a lot easier to set up BTCPayServer than it is to set up like anything else that we use.
Yeah.
So I would say that's a very big advantage, like especially with Nano, right? Like you can start receiving, you don't need to like add in some funds to test to like see if you can pay the fees and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think it's a very quick and easy way to get set up as a merchant.
And I don't know if you have explored, but BTCPay also has the options, I believe, of APIs and stuff. So Sriram, correct me if I'm wrong. You can create your own invoices through APIs. No need for like a shop or anything, correct?
Yes. If you
Yeah,
have a
that's-
So
custom
you could
full
just have
e-commerce
that
solution,
as
you can integrate it.
yeah. So you could just have that as like a payment processor API inside of your own web app or anything, right?
Yeah, so we actually use it via API. So our integration
Nice.
on Nano
Okay.
GPT is mostly via API because like we
Nice.
wanted to add in, you know, that you can see the icons for the different coins and like plug it into our own system where people deposit and then they get their credits
Yep.
immediately. So yeah, you can use it like as a front end, I think, BTCPayServer, but I think
Yep.
most sort of bigger merchants will do the API way. So yeah, it works great with both methods, to be honest.
Yeah, we have a test shop right now, by the way, guys, whoever's watching, like there's a test shop QR code on the top right corner, and you can actually go purchase a broccoli for 0.1 USD and you can just try it out how the entire experience is. I don't know, Milan, if you're able to see it, the QR code.
Yeah, I'm already scanning. Let's see. Okay, so this, right? I think broccoli.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if you can go into it and can you see the actual broccoli itself?
I saw the broccoli, but I already sent and paid now. It's all very
Oh, you
quick.
already paid it. Okay.
Yeah, so I see invoice paid.
Awesome. Awesome. Sriram, can
It's,
you very quickly show if you can see his invoice, by the way?
Yeah, let me just share screen and see that.
Yeah.
You mean this, right? The test store.
Yeah, that one. Exactly.
It's funny, man. You built it so well that it's too quick for like even showing the demo.
I don't even have time to get a great confirmation from you, man. Wow, awesome. Yeah, 1 second.
So
Sriram.
invoices. And yeah, there are many of them now.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you
I
sharing your
think
screen?
this must be his.
Are you sharing your screen?
Well, yeah, can you see it?
Not right now. 1 second. Yes. Yeah, go for the invoices.
Yeah, you can see there are two right now that interacted
Awesome.
with the store. I'm pretty sure this must be Milan's.
I think so. Let me see if I can recognize. I don't know how to recognize it actually. You don't see an address.
So
Yeah.
we don't actually have the block cache right here. We will be adding that as well. So the entire UI is actually very customizable. You get these hooks into it and you can just add whatever information you want. That's where, Milan, we need your help and merchants like you who can, tell us what do you want to see?
Yeah,
Because this entire thing is customizable.
I think the way we have it mostly is very simple. Just a callback that we get from BTCPayServer. So essentially, we listen for, I think it's a webhook or just a
Yeah.
callback in general.
Yeah.
And once we get that back, we see it as, okay, this is now confirmed. We can issue the credits to the user. It's honestly, it feels like a very simple system, but it's super robust and super sort of reliable that way. So
I think it's existed for like 8 years or so, right?
BTCPayServer, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has been there for 8 years.
Yeah. And it's funny because this actually got, or like I wanted to see Nano integrated into BTCPayServer because a competitor of ours, we were asking them to also add in Nano for payments, right? Because even if they're our competitor, we kind of want everyone to be using Nano.
Yeah,
it's also good for us. The more people that are using Nano, the more likely that others will start paying us in Nano, which we prefer because we save on fees and everything. So I'm going to forward this to them as well, like that it's now live and ready for them to try out as well. Because I think for them, this also makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Exactly, for like merchants who don't even know much about Nano. Like the thing is, actually, Sriram has a entire guide, and we're going to be publishing like setup videos as well. I don't know
Ah,
if you found that for Zcash. Were there like videos and full end-to-end demos or anything?
we ended up trying to get the contact of someone on Signal to try and help us out.
Oh, okay,
uh,
okay. Well,
it
in our case, we're definitely going to have like videos end-to-end showing you how to set it up.
yeah, I think that's slightly easier. No, I think for Zcash we had to put in some extra effort. But to be
Mhm.
honest, Huggy mostly set that up. I don't know how
Yeah.
difficult it was. I was just trying to find like the contact of someone that could help us out. So if there's good documentation, then so much better.
Yeah. The thing is, also we have understood that a lot of people who currently have BTC Pay as merchants, they do know something on the technical side because they do still have to self-host it. So it would
Yeah,
be on a virtual private server, right? They will need to know something about how to access a server, how to kind of play around with it. So
yeah,
definitely for anyone else who's just worked without BTC Pay, just directly on Nano, they know how easy it is to kind of work with Nano just in general. And
yeah.
just set up a Nano node is like one or two Docker commands and like some other commands, and that's it. You're all good.
Yeah, I think because like that really helps as well because we've had some issues with nodes. I won't say like names of coins, not to shame them, but it's it always
you,
works
you
a
can
lot
DM me
better.
later.
What? Sorry.
You can DM me later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it always works a lot better in theory than in practice. So
Yeah.
Nano's just really nice in that sense. We pretty much never have any issues with it. It's always just, I think we literally at this point integrated. That was the custom solution, right? Like over a year ago, and we haven't
Mhm.
really changed anything because it just works. So yeah, it's as a merchant, it's super nice to work with. The hardest part was getting set up in the first place. So
Yep.
yeah, this is a great solution, I think.
Awesome. Can you actually show a quick demo of Nano GPT? Do you have that kind of ready?
Oof, I don't, but it should be easy. Let's
It'll be
see.
easy. Yeah.
It should be easy. Let's see. How do I?
Just for people to kind of just know what Nano GPT is if there's someone new watching.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see how easy this works. How do I share my screen?
There should be. Shriram, can you see
Share
that?
screen. Yeah.
Sorry, do
Let's
you
see.
need me to share the screen?
No.
No.
Do you know how to share screen? Can you just help
Yeah,
me out?
I'm setting
There
it
should
up.
be a button at the bottom beside the mic and camera,
I'm trying to set it up, but
or you
it's
can
telling me
press
it needs
X.
to restart Firefox. I just changed to Firefox. I've never shared my screen on here before. That's inconvenient. Let's see.
Let me see if I can help you out.
It might be working now. Let's see. Is it working now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll go back one step. Okay, so essentially what we do is very simple, right? Most people, when they first come to our website, they land here. So it's just a pretty landing page. And then you go hi, and you start talking to our free model, which I'm hoping works right now because we actually had some issues with it. There you go. Okay. So
Awesome.
essentially, this is just the standard AI website, right? You can chat to a model, you can get responses, like all the standard stuff. But what is different about ours is you have every model that you can think of. So Gemini 3, which came out, I think, yesterday, ChatGPT, GPT 5.1, Claude, all the different models. You can just use all of them in one place. But to do so, you do need to have some funds, right? You need to have a balance. And as you can see right now, we have a balance of 0. So we need to add some balance. Now we are a merchant. We don't really care that much like how people pay, except for some of them cost us extra money in terms of fees. So if you
Yeah.
pay with Stripe, like card, Apple Pay, Google Pay, we pay Stripe in fees. So we give a discount on Nano because Nano has 0 fees. So as a merchant, it's just a lot nicer to accept Nano. So I'll skip this for a second. So this is actually our custom built integration because right at the time there was no BTCPayServer that we could just easily plug into. We had to build it ourselves. So I'll try and scan the screen, see if this works. It's always the smallest things that don't work because I'm trying to scan the QR code.
Right?
Yeah, my screen is darkened because of the screen sharing, so it doesn't want to like.
You want me to send it to you?
Actually, yeah. Can you scan it and send in like
Yeah, sure,
0.1 nano or anything?
Sure.
We can demonstrate that it works across continents.
Yep. Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries. We also have this nice blog about why using Nano gives a 5% discount, which I think might be quite relevant for merchants and stuff as well. Because just it's so nice for us anytime a Nano payment comes in, because we know it's like, okay, it's there instantly, no fees, it's very simple. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just show you guys over here. I don't know if you can see, but if I can get the fingerprint there, it's damn instant, man.
It's at the same time, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
But so now we have a small balance, so we can use that to chat to whatever model you prefer. I'll do ChatGPT just because it's the most standard one. We can turn on web search, so we can ask, hi, what is Nano the crypto? And then first it will have to do a web search to figure out like, okay, what is this coin that they're talking about? And there you go. Then it kind of describes like, okay, why would anyone want to accept Nano, right? Because it's fast, it's feeless, and it's eco-friendly. So that is like, in a nutshell, is the website already, because what we just did is like we added some balance, and that balance allows us to use any model that we want to. There are like 500 more models if you want to explore all of them, or 450 models. But most people just do like ChatGPT or Claude, or like the most common ones. And then we can ask whatever we want to. Okay, there's a very long answer going on now about like what Nano is. In case anyone wants a very thorough description of Nano, we can use this with a comparison to other crypto. Anyway,
also,
so
one thing to kind of mention here as well, the entire history is locally stored, correct?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So nowadays you can turn on sync, as you see here at the top right.
Yeah.
And then you can sync it either to your own storage. Let me see. You can sync it to like the storage that we have. You can even end-to-end encrypt it, or you can like set up your own storage, which I have to find for a second where that is. Storage. Yeah, you can add your own storage, like Cloudflare, S3, whatever you want to use.
Wow,
But
that's
so, yeah,
amazing.
essentially our thinking is many people want to have some privacy when using AI. The way to get privacy is just don't put your data anywhere, right? So when you come onto NanoGPT, no need to make an account. You can pay in crypto. We have no clue who is paying. You store locally on your own device, or you add your own storage. So yeah, we're trying to be like a sort of more private way of using all of these best models. We also have an API and everything, but I won't go into it too far. I'll just show like how you add balance. You can repeat your last deposit with Nano, of course, but also we accept many other crypto. So of course, Nano has a discount, but just to sort of show how useful BTCPayServer is, we run Monero, Litecoin, Mimbleweb, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Lightning, and Dash, and Doge, and where's Zcash? Zcash. Don't know where Zcash is right now. All of those we run through BTCPayServer. So for us, that is perfect. It's so simple for us to add like a new integration. Oh, here's Zcash. So as you can see, actually all of our top most used coins, all of it is through BTCPayServer.
BTCPay, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think for many merchants, they already use this just to accept like Monero and Bitcoin. Those are the most used in general. And now it's going to be so simple for them to add in Nano as well. So yeah, that's just a very quick demo. We also have like media if you want to do images, video, all that kind of stuff. And
you guys have everything honestly in that.
Yeah, it's a bit I'll stop sharing my screen. But yeah, it's a bit ridiculous how much like we keep adding stuff, right? Because people ask for it. But the payment stuff is never very fun.
Private models, uncensored models, role-playing models. Like it's just all over, right?
Yeah. And nowadays, the video models have actually gotten very good and therefore very
Yep.
popular. Like Sora, the new OpenAI video model, it's really good. So a lot of people are playing around with that as well. And of course, like, I don't know if you guys use AI for programming, for like development, but we have many
Extensively.
people. Yeah, same. Like, I no longer know what to do without it, to be honest. So we
Cannot code on a
also,
plane.
what? Sorry.
Cannot code on a plane at all.
I bought myself Wi-Fi last time on a plane because I'm like, I have no clue. But so that is actually one of the bigger use cases nowadays. Like, many people just plug it into like a Klein or
Yep.
Visual Studio Code or all that kind of stuff. And then it's also nice to be able to go like any model that you want, open source, closed source. So we see a lot of people using us that way. But yeah, I'll stop.
That's great.
I'll stop selling Nano GPT. I'm just very happy that for
No,
the
no, no.
next.
We love it, man.
Yeah, for the next Nano GPT, it's going to be a lot easier to set up payments, luckily.
Yeah, exactly. I think we already have like 2 merchants or so that want to set up, and they are just
Yeah.
waiting for the plugin to kind of go live.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
before we kind of go live with the plugin, do you have any thoughts on the robot money ethos that we're kind of all going for?
To be honest, I think it makes a lot of sense. Like, it feels gimmicky in a way, right? The 402
Yeah.
payment stuff, but it makes a lot of sense just because these AI models, also when I use them, they constantly like go onto the web to look for documentation, all that kind of stuff. The better they get, the more they'll want to be able to also purchase like credits for a different API service or a review service or something.
Yep.
And being able to have the model do that by itself instead of me manually having to step in, I'm like the slowest, dumbest part of this entire chain. That just makes it so much better. And I think Nano really does make sense for it because, like, if you're using an AI model, it's not going to wait like even 2 minutes, right? It delays your entire workflow. So being able to just go like, okay, 0.6 seconds and it's settled, and here you have the content, and you can just move on. Like 0.6 seconds is like we sometimes
insane.
wait longer for the model to start responding to us than
Yeah.
the 0.6
The
seconds.
time to
So
first tokens, right?
exactly, the time to first token is
Yeah.
often higher than 0.6 seconds.
Yeah.
So I think it's small now so far, but as the AI models get more used and become more agentic, which is such a buzzword term, but it makes sense. As they become more agentic, this is going to be very important, I think, the 402 payment system and the like robot money. As funny as it sounds, it just makes a lot of sense, I think.
Yeah, agreed, completely agreed. I can imagine like where someone, even like a 14-year-old or 12-year-old is making games, wipe gaming, let's say. They're just making games through wipe coding, and then let's say they want some assets, 3D models or images, and they just inform the AI does the transaction, goes to Nano GPT, uses Nano Banana and gets an image, and then uses that in the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it makes so much sense.
And you just talk to the model like, I want this, and that's it.
Yeah. No, it's that's what it's lacking so far, I think, many of these models, right? Like, they can do stuff within your sort of environment that you've set up, but because they're not able to do financial transactions, and so much is hidden behind like paywalls or like requiring some sort of payment at least. So no, it's a great development also for Nano, I think, because not many other coins are going to be able to do this.
Exactly. Just the fees part itself like kills so many microtransactions that can happen on the web. Like, amazing example with Subnano. He already built it as well with the X402 integration. Insane. The speed on Noom is like, it's crazy, honestly. And now anyone can just post, and an AI could like take that content or read that content for, let's say, some context that is required. And that could definitely be a possibility, especially with what Cloudflare was saying recently. And they're actually trying to set this up on production, that you could have AI models scraping your website and then charge the AI models for it. Like Perplexity or ChatGPT for content, because data at the end of the day is the new oil that is actually required for all these models to work properly. Context, right? After all.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think many of those payments are going to be super small, which like normal financial system just doesn't work. Or you need, again, some sort of middleman who can like hold on to a slightly bigger fund, all that kind of stuff, which is just so inconvenient when like everyone is running their own AI models and agents and everything. So yeah, it's a great development for Nano, I think.
Yeah, and the internet was made to be decentralized, right? It was an interconnection of computers, like separately, all in their own zone or on in their separate country. And now we actually have a decentralized currency that can do that at the speed of the internet, literally at the
Yeah,
speed of internet,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And of course, we look into a lot of other crypto, right? We accept a lot of other crypto, but just
Yep.
nothing is as fast and also as robust as Nano. Because, like, at the end of the day, if those AI models need something, they're going to think, okay, like, how do I get access to it as quickly as possible? And unfortunately, I think also if they fail a few times with a specific crypto, they're gonna sort of put that into their next learning cycle and be like, okay, this is not working. So
Yeah.
yeah, that Nano is quick and that it's just super reliable is fantastic for this.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the publishing then. Yeah.
Cool.
Will you be with us, Milan? For it just take like 2 seconds
Of
to just
course,
click
of
the button.
course.
Yeah. Shriram, can you please share? Can you hear me, Shriram? Yeah, he's sharing. 1 second.
Yeah. Can you see
Share
my
that
screen?
window. Yes.
Yeah. So there's the release button.
All
I'll
right.
press it.
3, 2, 1, go.
And that
Whoa!
is released.
Version 1 submitted. Is it released? So the thing is, guys, we did not know if it's actually released on the live, the marketplace or not.
I
It
think that's
might
it. It's
take like
released.
a approval, or is it just released, Freedom? What is it?
I think it looks like it's just published. It's available now.
Can you check on your own BTC Pay?
I'll have to remove the plugin and everything. Might take some time actually.
All right, no worries. We'll check that out later. But anyways,
Yeah.
guys, thanks for joining. And yeah, it's live. Awesome. 4 months or 3 months of effort into it, and we got there. Now, for the next 1.5 months or so, or till the end of the year, let's say, we definitely are going to be actively working on fixing bugs or any changes that need to be there. So Milan and like Hagi as well, we take suggestions from you guys and other merchants, and we'll add those type of suggestions into it. After that, since it's open source, any community member can pick up the project and keep building on top of it. So
Yeah.
thanks, guys. Yeah.
Thank you. I just want to say it's also super cool. This was crowdfunded, right? Like it was crowdfunded by the Nano community, and then you guys implemented it very quickly as well. But just it's very cool to me that how this came about, right? It's decentralized, everyone just collecting money and being like, this is important for Nano to make it more usable, and then you guys implementing it. So yeah, just great job.
Yeah, I was about to say that next. Like, thanks a lot for all the supporters, whoever donated the money, or also who spread the word about it so that more people could see it. Like, any contribution is commendable. So thank you guys for the support. And yeah, we did it as a community. We raised it in like less than 24 hours actually, and we got there. It's through the finish line. Now we'll keep building on top of it, keep improving it, and make it even more simpler for merchants to actually start accepting Nano in their BTCPayServer. All right, I think that's it. Thank you, Milan, for joining us, by the way. Thanks for sharing your thoughts on this.
Thank you, guys, man. Thanks for releasing
thanks,
this.
everyone. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everyone else who came to watch. And yeah, see you until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.